Number 2, and over here at the top left side of King Sejong Station, we have SWS. I like that logo. That's a cute logo for the Dust Clan. Little devil. that's cute. I never really took the time to look at it. And honestly, in general, all these little miniature editions, the little carbot, the little star, and all that cool additions. It's all those little things that make the game kind of fun. I mean, there's been some good questioning of why there hasn't been more skins or more kind of microtransactions available for StarCraft 2. But there is, you have to load and you have to put it in, and hopefully it doesn't crash the game or lag it up anymore, or cause more load time on it. But StarCraft, the HOTS team has done at least a much better job than the Wings of Liberty team. They've done a lot more additions. They've kind of made the game a little bit more accessible for the casual player, for anywhere from the learning phase to the playing phase. It just Heart of Swarm, better, a little bit of a better time than I guess initially when it was first released. It's like that time and point in Wings of Liberty. Even though it was getting a little bit stale, it was really cool to see all the players, attempt various play styles aside Broodlord and Fester, try to deal with that, learn, and you could see everything was just very crisply timed. PvP developed to a very good place, and that's what I'm feeling right now with Heart of the Swarm. Each matchup is getting to a really good place, but with this recent balance patch, I think we're going to see a lot more mech. I think we're going to see a lot more bio mine play as well from Terran players. Which, Casino has the opportunity, as he's located down here at the bottom right side of the map. Look at that star, man. Look at that happy star. Look at just StarCraft. Hashtag alive game, man. Hashtag freaking alive game. We have party hats in our game. We have freaking party hats in our real-time strategy game. That's I'm trying to think. That's like painting smiley faces on chess figures or something like that. I don't know. It's just a fun little addition. I think everybody enjoys it. It made the game a little bit lighthearted. It's a pretty stressful game, I will admit. During the time where I play it as well and train hard, people don't understand, to be a good player, how much dedication you actually have to put to the game, and how much time you have to spend learning, how much time you have to break down your mechanics. It's a lot of the little things, and just the little losses that pile up, the frustrations that build up. It's a very stressful game. Very, very stressful. Now the probe, of course, does want to build a Nexus. Zelt trying to body it a little bit enough for the probe to actually come down and build the Nexus, and no, won't get a chance. Snipes down the probe and gets out of there before the mothership or Zelt have a chance to knock it down. But so this is going to delay the Nexus a few seconds. Not really too big of a deal, but just little things like that. Remember, StarCraft, it's a game of seconds. Football, game of inches. Basketball. How game of mathematics and physics, that's the way I can think about it. StarCraft, a game of seconds, man. And just little by little, if you give yourself whatever little advantage that you possibly can. One worker down, that's also a slight minor, thing that you got to account for. It's not something that you really notice it in the broadcast and you're highlight because he lost that one probe, he is not going to win this game. No, it's not like that. It's just it's little things. If you add that additional probe, you add, you start doing the mathematics, start doing trips with the minerals, 5 times, over a time period, and you're going to be able to warp in quite a few additional units, say Zealots, whatever, for the Protoss, Terran players, Marines, Marauders, especially if you got gas econ. Could maybe, get a couple extra command centers. All those little things do add up. They do add up. It's not very noticeable. It's not very noteworthy, but it is part of the game. It is part of the game. Alright, Casino right now is stim underway. This time around, going for a little bit more of this bomber opener. At least I call it a little bit more of a bomber opener, where goes for expansion off the Reaper and goes quickly into 3 racks. 2 tech labs, specifically 2 tech labs, so he gets Marauders out as well, 2 Marauders at a time, Marines. And basically what this allows you as a Terran player is to do this just very thick bio push before you get any factory, before you get any starports out. You can almost catch your opponent a little bit off guard. It's almost like doing the very heavy Marine timing, somewhere around the 8-minute mark. Even with Photon Overcharge, if a huge bioforce like this just comes out and starts pounding out a Nexus and whatever units are over here, it doesn't guarantee that SWS can hold it. And with the Marauders out, man, they wheel and deal, man. They wheel and deal. There is an Ops coming out across the map, so we'll spot that Xeno is, of course, going for a little bit more of a heavier BIOS playstyle. We have Ops coming out left and right, Double Forge getting added, and see, right now, Xeno is going to be coming across the map with a Bioforce pretty soon. I'm worried that SWS is just going to lose outright, because if he doesn't spot this soon enough, he's going to begin his double upgrades, he's going to misinvest into improper tech and upgrades. So Reaper, of course, very active for Xeno right now, spotting absolutely everything. Does the Ops spot the Bio Army? I think it just caught a couple of the legs over there at the very end. Desperately, really, what SW, he needs is sentries. He needs sentries so bad right now. He needs like 4 right now, just like yeah, so he can, because two stalkers, a couple zealots versus this. This isn't going to stop it. Oh, man, I am so worried right now. I am so worried. He's going for the +2/+2 upgrades. He's already a pre-activated Photon over. Okay, that's a little bit of an overreaction. But I guess at the same time, as soon as he comes up here, he'll be able to get the first shot off. And here comes the stim. Guardian Shield is popped, takes down the pylon right now. Going to start working on some of these units and see if he can maybe even get the Nexus. And this is what I'm talking about right here. What did I tell you? Literally word for word. What did I tell you? Now, time warp right here. Now, this is going to be fun. We'll see how the 10 seconds works here. 10 seconds. Doesn't even matter. That's what I'm talking about. Worthless balance change in the world. Right off the bat, I will tell you. Snipes the Robo. No Colossus is going to come out. Takes absolutely everything out. And the rest of these Bioforces, they're just going to be able to hammer away at these workers. And this is just enormous losses. It's tragic losses. This is not recoverable. I mean, right now, behind this factory coming up, 2 additional barracks getting added. And just tragic amount of losses, unfortunately, for SWS. Photon Overcharge is finished up, and now we got a small little Bioforce continuing over here at the Natural, trying to hammer away at the worker count. They're actually going to try to hammer away at the Nexus, and instead they're going to go for the workers, take out take out the Stalkers. There's only a couple. I'm like stuttering for my words just to watch in disbelief. It just at how one-sided this turned out to be. And another Stalker falls, and this is basically, again, last game happening again. Trading units for units while Xeno's already transitioning. He's already got 5 racks. He's getting a starport up. There's minimal econ left for SWS right now, sitting at 30 probes compared to the 48 SCVs plus mules of Xeno on his side of the map. Xeno this time around just getting his upgrades going, but the lead is significant. All he has to do is just stay patient right now. We'll just wait for your medevacs to come out. Medevacs come out, or even hell, even if not medevacs, just get another similar Bioforce going up there once again, and you should be able to push through your opponent. Sorry, the 3-minute delay, 3-minute plus Twitch delay just coming up. So just saying, is if we combined football, basketball, and StarCraft, we'd have a game where inches, seconds, and whatever matters in basketball makes all the difference. Exactly. We should force StarCraft players to sit and play in pads. And have a thing and have like a sudden death thing, like, you know, even if you win the match, as soon as the match is over, you have to like run out of your booth and like make a basket, like run across like the MLG arena floor, and you got to sink a 3-pointer. The game counts as 1 point, the basket counts as a point, and then we'll figure out some other game. They'll have to like play Super Smash for like a third, so for a third reason. Alright, so Colossus does finally come out. Again, he had to rebuild the Robo. The Robo Bay never died, so he at least had that going for him. Just getting his range started, but right now, man, I'm telling you, this Bioforce, he's just going to be able to walk up here, dodge the force fields, knock over this Colossus, and just kind of work his way. And even if he doesn't knock over the Colossus, this is just how it goes. Time warp. And watch. All the Bioforces, or almost all the Bioforces, are going to get out of the time warp. Doesn't even matter. What a useless balance change. And Xeno drops a hammer on SWS, takes the series 2-0, and he is the 5th qualified player for